Hello friends, welcome to Mahendra Guru, the Brahmas for Success. Prepositions, tough topic, right? If you have doubts in them, you can definitely go through our Digi notes on prepositions and various topics. If you want to have a look at some concepts of preposition, you can definitely go through our Digi pages. Our video essay discussion, tips and tricks, visual vocabulary as well as expected questions are extremely beneficial for you. And with that, let's start our today's session of visual vocabulary for smart students. Let's have a look at the previous vocab challenge. See, here's the previous vocab challenge. The word was conviction. Being a noun, it meant belief. In Hindi, it's Purna Vishwas. We asked you what's the missing synonym and what's the missing antonyms are. They are along with the vocab champions right here. Well, the correct synonym that was missing was faith and the missing antonym was disbelief. And here are the vocab champions. They are Mr. Sandeep Khar, Mr. Ray Wynn and Mr. Nitin Dhansodia once again. So many congrats to all of them from all of us here at Mahendra Guru. Let's have a look at the first word of the day. See, here's the first word. Now it's impregnable. See, impregnable is an adjective. It means invincible. We have also given the Hindi meaning for every word. So if you want to have a look, you can definitely have a look. So impregnable being an adjective means invincible. The synonyms are fortified or unyielding. The synonyms are fortified or unyielding. The antonyms are breakable or destructible. The antonyms are breakable or destructible. Well, here's an image for you, and with regards to it, we have given this blank space filler. The blank space armor wasn't harmed by the explosion. Well, you can see, and you can say an explosive expert over here, and he just stands unfazed. He's standing unfazed with regard to the explosion. He doesn't even care about it. So that's the thing. Perhaps that's because of his armor, which is actually an invincible sort of an impregnable armor, and it doesn't really affect it. The explosion doesn't really affect the armor. So what's the word that should be used here? Impregnable. The sentence will become, the impregnable armor wasn't harmed by the explosion. Let's have a look at the next one. See, here's the next one for you. Now the word is allusion. See, allusion being a noun means indirect reference. The synonyms are inference or denotation. The synonyms are inference or denotation. The antonyms are fact or reality. That you don't need to have an inference about it. That's fact or reality, because the reality or they are the facts. Well, here's an image for you, and with regards to it, we have given this filler. The writer noted down his blank space in the notebook. Now you can see a notebook over here, and with regards to that notebook, we have said the writer noted down his blank space in the book. So what you want to say over here is that the writer noted down his inference in the book. Now what's the word in question? Allusion. Hence the sentence will become, the writer noted down his allusion in the book. Let's have a look at the next one. See, here's the next one for you. Now the word is pejorative. See, pejorative is an adjective that means expressing disapproval. So pejorative is an adjective that means expressive disapproval. Okay, now it's an action in which you express your disapproval of something. The synonyms are, actually it's used in a negative term, and hence the synonyms are derogatory or uncomplimentary. The synonyms are derogatory or uncomplimentary. The antonyms are praising or positive. That's the antonyms are praising or positive. Well, you can have a look at the image over here, and with regards to it, we have given this filler. Such blank space actions must be avoided at all costs. Now see, now the lady in the middle, actually she elbows the lady at the right corner, and the right corner lady falls down. So now this is actually an extremely derogatory action, and it should be avoided. So such blank space actions must be avoided at all costs. What's the word in question? Pejorative. Hence the sentence will become, such pejorative actions must be avoided at all costs. Let's have a look at the next word. Now see, here's the next word for you. It's ardor. Now see, ardor is a noun that it means enthusiasm. So ardor being a noun means enthusiasm. The synonyms are eagerness or passion. The synonyms are eagerness or passion. The antonyms are indifference or apathy. The antonyms are indifference or apathy. Well, here's a really enthusiastic guy for you, and enthusiasm can be seen on his face. That's what we have written in the filler as well. His blank space can be seen on his face. Now what's the word in question? It's ardor. Hence the sentence will become, his ardor can be seen on his face. Let's have a look at the next one. See, here's the next one for you. Now the word is braggadocio. Braggadocio being a noun means to show off. So braggadocio being a noun is show off. Actually, see, over here the show off is not a verb. It's actually a noun. You would have seen in many movies the hero is said is the hero is referred to as, oh please, now you're a show off. See, so show off over here is a noun, not a verb. The synonyms are boaster or a bragger. The synonyms are boaster or a bragger. The antonyms are decent or simple. The antonyms are decent or simple. Well, here's the image of the king of pop, the great Michael Jackson, and with regards to him, we have given this filler. Those who disliked MJ tried to show him as a blank space. Well, Michael Jackson was also known as MJ, that's the initial of his name, and those who disliked MJ tried to show him as a braggadocio or as a show-off. That's what they meant to say. Well, perhaps actually most of the people do like MJ because he is actually the king of pop. Let's have a look at the next one. See, here's the next word, and before I tell you about this word, have you liked this video or not? Come on, like it right away. Okay, well, here's the word. It's disingenuous. Now, disingenuous is an adjective that means insincere. So, disingenuous being an adjective means insincere. The synonyms are false or unfair. The synonyms are false or unfair can also be there. The antonyms are trustworthy or frank. Now, the antonyms are trustworthy or frank. Well, here's an image for you, and with regards to him, we have given this filler. The blank space employees always remain disinterested in the endeavors of the company. Well, definitely some kind of employees are over there in every organization, in fact, who just want to get their salary on time, who just want to leave on time, but they don't really take interest in any of the endeavors of the company. And perhaps they have this kind of look on their face because they're absolutely blank. They just don't care about anything. Well, and with that, in that reference, we have given this filler. Now, such employees are really insincere. That's what we want to say over here. What's the word that should be here in the filler? Disingenuous. Now, the word will become, now the sentence will become, in fact, the disingenuous employees always remain disinterested in the endeavors of the company. Let's have a look at the next one. See, here's the next one for you. Now, it's diaphanous. See, diaphanous is an adjective and it means light, airy, or transparent. Now, diaphanous is an adjective that means light, airy, or transparent. The synonyms are flimsy or clear. The synonyms are flimsy or clear. The antonyms are opaque or thick. The antonyms are opaque or thick. Well, here's an image for you, and with regards to it, we have given this filler. The atmosphere is a blank space layer of air around the earth. So, well, what you want to show over here is that the atmosphere is a transparent, or you can say a light layer of air around the earth. So, what's the word in question? Diaphanous. The word will become, the sentence will become, the atmosphere is a diaphanous layer of air around the earth. Let's have a look at the next one. See, here's the next one for you. Now, it's licentious. See, licentious is an adjective that means displaying a lack of moral or legal restraints. So, licentious being an adjective means displaying a lack of moral or legal restraints. The synonyms are right here. They are immoral or dissolute. Well, the synonyms are immoral or dissolute. The antonyms are innocent or chaste. The antonyms are innocent or chaste. And with regards to the word, we have given the image, and also with regards to the image, we have given a filler. Blank space people end up in jail. So, those people who are immoral or dissolute, they end up in jail in one way or the other. It's just about time. Hence, avoid being such a person. So, what's the word in question? Licentious. Hence, the sentence will become licentious people end up in jail. Let's have a look at the next one. See, here's the next one for you. Now, the word is legerdemain. See, legerdemain being a noun means deception. So, legerdemain being a noun means deception. The synonyms are cunning or conjuring. The synonyms are cunning or conjuring. The antonyms are frankness or openness. The antonyms are frankness or openness. Means no tricks, absolutely frank and honest. So, well, here's an image for you, and with regards to it, we have given this filler. The man used blank space to escape from the situation. Now, what we want to say over here is that the man used deception to escape from the situation. As you can see, he just pulls up the cloth and gets vanished. Well, what's the word in question? Legerdemain. Hence, the sentence will become, the man used legerdemain to escape from the situation. Let's have a look at the next one. See, here's the next one for you. Now, it's ambivalence. See, ambivalence being a noun means mixed feelings or emotions. So, ambivalence being a noun means mixed feeling or emotions. The synonyms are doubt or irresolutions. The synonyms are doubt or irresolution. The antonyms are sureness or decisiveness. The antonyms are sureness or decisiveness. Well, here's an image for you, and with regards to it, we have given this filler. His blank space can be seen on his face. His blank space can be seen on his face. Now, what's the word in question? It's ambivalence. What we want to say over here is that his mixed feelings, actually they can be seen on his face because he thought that he has a, an egg that can be cooked, and the moment he just broke it, Now there's a chick arises of that egg. So you can look the ambivalent feeling, in fact ambivalence on his face as well. So what's the one question? Ambivalence. The sentence will become his ambivalence can be seen on his face. Let's have a look at the next word. So today is our 2020 edition, hence we'll have a look at the next word. See, here's the next word for you. Now it's insurmountable. Insurmountable being an adjective means too great to overcome. So insurmountable being an adjective means too great to overcome. The synonyms are impossible or invincible. Well, see, why we have written impossible is that we mean to say an impossible task. So that's why. Now, impossible or invincible are synonyms of insurmountable. The antonyms are attainable or puny. So the antonyms are attainable or puny. I am sure you would have seen this image once more, and you're actually checking this out once more because many of the candidate aspirants wanted a tank image once more. So here's one for you. And with regards to the image over here, we have given this filler. The blank space act of driving a tank can be attained by practice. That means the extremely great act of driving a tank can be attained by practice. Now what's the word in question? Insurmountable. Hence the sentence will become the insurmountable act of driving a tank can be attained by practice. Let's have a look at the next one. See, here's the next one for you. Now the word is vestige. Being a noun, it means a trace or remnant of something that is disappearing or no longer exists. So vestige being a noun means a trace or remnant of something that is disappearing or no longer exists. The synonyms are souvenir or relic. The synonyms are souvenir or relic. The antonyms are imitation or modern theory. The antonyms are an imitation of the same relic or modern theory. Well, here's an image for you, by the way, of a missile hitting a jet plane. And what happens is right here, with regards to it, we have given this filler, only a few blank space of the jet were found after the explosion. So only a few, what we want to say over here is that only a few parts of the jet were found after the explosion. Now what's the word in question? Vestige. Hence the sentence will become only a few vestiges of the jet were found after the explosion. Well, let's have a look at the next one. Now here's the next one for you. See, the word is preposterous. Now preposterous being an adjective means contrary to reason or common sense. So that means something that's really strange. So preposterous being an adjective means contrary to reason or common sense. The synonyms are irrational or unreasonable. The synonyms are irrational or unreasonable. The antonyms are plausible or logical. The antonyms are plausible or logical. Well, here's an image for you, and with regards to it, we have given this filler. This is a blank space scenario of this famous studio. Well, MGM is no doubt a great studio, a very famous studio. In fact, I've myself grown up watching a lot of shows, and in fact, cartoon shows as well of this particular studio. And if you can see over here, there's a lion actually that should be in the middle, but does it seem like a lion? No, it's not a lion. It's a human being who is trying to roar like a lion, and it's really preposterous. Well, and that's why we have said over here, this is a preposterous scenario of this famous studio. Let's have a look at the next one. See, here's the next one for you. It's invigorate. Now, invigorate being a verb means give strength or energy to. So, we can also say encourage. So, the invigorate being a verb means give strength or energy to. The synonyms are rejuvenate or galvanize. The synonyms are rejuvenate or galvanize. The antonyms are discourage or dissuade. The antonyms are discourage or dissuade. Well, here's an image for you, and with regards to it, we have given this filler. The concert blank space the dull crowd. So the concert blank space the dull crowd. Now what's the word in question? Invigorate. Hence the sentence will become the concert invigorated the dull crowd. Well, before I go to the next word, have you liked this video or not? You haven't? Come on, like it. What are you waiting for? The Chinese New Year or what? Well, here's the next word for you. Now it's squabble. See, squabble being a noun means argument. So squabble being a noun means argument. The synonyms are altercation or difference. The synonyms are altercation or difference. The antonyms are accord or similarity. The antonyms are accord or similarity. Well, here's an image for you, and with regards to it, we have given this filler. You can see the judge and a sheriff over here who are exchanging looks. They are exchanging discordial looks actually. It seems that they have an argument. They had an argument or something like that, and that's why we have given the filler. The judge and the sheriff had a bit of blank space. Well, what we want to say over here is that they had a bit of argument. Now, what's the word in question? Squabble. Hence, the sentence will become the judge and the sheriff had a bit of squabble. Now, let's have a look at the next word. See, here's the next word for you. Now the word is actually it's purloin. It should be P-U-R-L-O-I-N, and being a verb it means stealing of goods. So purloin, that's P-U-R-L-I-L-O-I-N. It's a verb and it means stealing of goods. The synonyms are embezzle or pilfer. The synonyms are embezzle or pilfer. The antonyms are give or offer. The antonyms are give or offer. And with regards to it, we have given this filler. The inmates were arrested for purloining something. That means the inmates were arrested for stealing something. And you can see a very famous cartoon character over here as well. That's Mickey Mouse. It's right there. And now, what's the word in question? It's purloin. That should be P-U-R-L-O-I-N. And with regards to it, we have given this filler. The inmates were arrested for purloining something. Now, let's have a look at the next one. See, here's the next word for you. Now, it's indoctrinate. See, indoctrinate being a verb means brainwash. So, indoctrinate being a verb means brainwash. The synonyms are inculcate or implant. The synonyms are inculcate or implant. The antonyms are neglect or forget. The antonyms are neglect or forget. Well, here's an image for you, and with regards to it, we have given this filler. The soldiers are blank space to shoot down their targets without discretion. Means you can say that the soldiers are brainwashed actually, so that no doubt what's your target. If it's your target, if it's your enemy, you just shoot it down despite no matter what it actually is or what it actually looks like. Well, what's the word in question? It's indoctrinate. Hence, the sentence will become the soldiers are indoctrinated to shoot down their targets without discretion. Let's have a look at the next one. See, here's the next one for you. Now, the word is tantalize. See, tantalize being a verb means to interest someone or to attract someone. You can also say that. So, tantalize being a verb means to interest someone. The synonyms are entice or attract. The synonyms are entice or attract. The antonyms are repel or deter. The antonyms are repel or deter. Well, here's an image for you, and with regards to it, we have given this filler. The advertiser, blank space, their customers like this. So, actually, the advertisers of some very famous burger joints, they advertise and they attract their customers like this by showing such images. Well, what's the word in question? It's tantalize. Hence, the sentence will become the advertiser tantalized their customers like this by showing such kind of images. Let's have a look at the next one. See, here's the next one. Now, entrapment being a noun means the action of entrapping. So, entrapment being a noun means the action of entrapping. The synonyms are kidnap or enmeshment. The synonyms are kidnap or enmeshment. The antonyms are detachment or liberation. The antonyms are detachment or liberation. Well, you can see the image over here. They're actually burger cobras. You can say that they are burger cobras, and you can see a black patch coming in the pig. So, this is actually the poison that goes in you by having fast food regularly. Now, see, here's a filler for you. The blank space of fast food is really vicious. So, the entrapment, in fact, that you can say that, like the enmeshment of fast food is really vicious. Now, the sentence will become, that's the word question is entrapment itself. So, the sentence will become, the entrapment of fast food is really vicious. Let's have a look at the last word. See, here's the last word for you. Now, it's malinger. See, malinger being a verb means to evade. So, malinger being a verb means evade. The synonyms are dodge or avoid. The synonyms are dodge or avoid. The antonyms are face or meet. The antonyms are face or meet. Well, here's an image for you, by the way. And with regards to it, we have given this filler. Those who run from their problems in order to blank space them get entrapped in them more and more. So, don't run away from your problems, don't try to malinger them, actually face them and end them. So, those who run away from their problems in order to, what's the word in question? Malinger. So, in order to malinger them, get entrapped in them more and more, and that's what I'd like to advise this guy as well. So, that was all in our today's session of visual vocabulary. Let's have a look at the vocab challenge. See, here's the vocab challenge for you. Then the word is bedraggled, being an adjective, it means unkempt or untidy. So, in Hindi, it's mala. Now, the given synonym is drenched, the given antonym is fresh. You need to tell us what are the synonyms and antonyms that we told you in the previous session of visual vocabulary. So, that was actually all in our session of visual vocabulary. We hope that you have subscribed to our YouTube channel. We hope that you have liked our FB page, and we also hope that you are following us on Instagram. You can definitely download our app. It's available on both Google Store as well as on Windows Store. Your success is our success. Thank you.